So hot water low, when you put in butter, it makes this really yummy emulsion, like a sauce sort of a consistency. And now let me show you the secret is add your pasta water. Even people who don't cook can make this recipe. It is that simple. I will have this straight out of the pan except that it's steaming hot. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of. No. Wait, what did I used to call it? Mouni's Kitchen. Mouni's Kitchen. Welcome back to Mouni's Kitchen. I am here with a couple of new recipes today to try out with you guys. And I'm super excited to be back cooking in the kitchen and giving you guys those recipes. I want to give you guys like quick, easy recipes because I know we all still want to try to eat healthy, kind of. And of course, like with grace, but still try on even days when we don't feel like cooking. You want like something quick and easy to whip up. And this recipe I actually discovered at Sankalp's aunt's home. And it's honestly the first, I think, no sauce pasta that I've fallen in love with. And an added bonus is that Advait loves it too. Like he will just go for these noodles and leave nothing on his plate.
A few moments later.
So even if you have a toddler, you can try it out. And he's also I think he also likes the flavor of the vegetables more. So without further ado, let's get back into it, okay? Okay, first things first, you're going to need to boil your water. I already have a saucepan on the stove and dantlo manam pasta boil cheskoli. I would recommend that you get this pasta fettuccine, which is like flat noodle like shape, like this one, like even spaghetti would work. But just because it's much more tasty, I feel like the shape of the pasta enhances or decreases the dish that you're making. So this is actually like one of my favorite pasta shapes, fettuccine. Sankar, please cut that out because that was so embarrassing. Anyway, fettuccine. So this is the one you want to get. And I usually just use like one vegetable in it, which is mushrooms. Which, if you don't like mushrooms, you can actually just eliminate the mushrooms, do it without. As usual, all of my recipes have a modification where you can add or remove any ingredient you want. Like, it is not a fixed recipe. And it's not that you have to make it the exact same way. But this one is just so delicious with mushrooms. You're gonna need butter. You're gonna need olive oil or avocado oil, whichever one you prefer. I prefer olive oil for more flavor. Kani wala ma daggara adi ledu. So I'm gonna use avocado instead. Butter, Italian seasoning. Adi kuda ledu man daggara, but I'm gonna improvise and try to use something. Mushrooms, and that's it. I just realized it's like a 3-ingredient pasta recipe. So, and also the fact that it's super easy to cook. All it takes is 10 minutes, which is exactly the boiling time on the pasta, and that's it. No sauce, no drama, nothing. So for those like quick lunch or dinner recipes when you still want to eat at home and you're still kind of feeling lazy, you want to order something, but you have pasta at home, that is all you will need. Okay? And the usual seasonings like salt, pepper, whatever you want to use, like paprika, you want to use chili flakes. It's up to you. Seasonings, I completely feel like our individual taste buds, so you can use whichever one you want. Ibala, because I'm missing Italian seasoning, I did want to add a little more fiber. So, spinach, even like basil would work better, I guess. but my style is ఏముందో అదే దాంట్లోనే చేసుకోవాలి and try to find replacements always. So ఇవాళ మన దగ్గర ఏమీ లేదు, we're not going to be focusing on that. We're going to be making this quick easy recipe. Okay, the water is still boiling, so అప్పటి వరకు మనం mushrooms chop చేసుకొని రెడీ పెట్టుకుందాం. So usually I would use brown, like our regular mushrooms, kani abhi I think I used them last time. So right now I have like white mushrooms, like those button, what are they called, button mushrooms antaru anukuntanu. These ones, actually I read recently somewhere that mushrooms ni wash cheyakudu. It just gives me the ick, guys. Like I have to wash all my meat and my veggies and I feel weird if I don't wash them. So I will be washing my veggies. Thank you very much. Usually when I make like mushroom curries or if I use them in a stir fry, I don't chop them this big. Kani ee pasta lo, because this is like the main ingredient. After the pasta, of course, because this is the main ingredient. I want the mushrooms to be a little chunky and lekapothe avi ila shrink ayipotayi kada. Yeah, like I prefer it a little koncham ila tintunnapudu teliyali dintlo okay mushroom piece ochindi ani. You can also add chicken into it. You can add maybe corn add cheskochu. I don't even know what to call it, guys. I'm trying to think of a name for this recipe. I think I should call it like 3-ingredient pasta or my 10-minute pasta recipe. I don't know. Okay, just chupistuna. This is the size of my mushrooms. Like I said, koncham chunky ga, koncham peddaga ala chesano. But that's just the way I like it. If you want like tiny micro pieces, or even actually micro ila chinnaga chop chesina kuda cute ga untundi, yummy ga untundi. Okay, these are our mushrooms ready to go. In our pasta goes. So this is step 1. And I think 9 to 10 minutes, 9 to 11 minutes, depending on how you want it. Nakemo koncham ila crunch, like I like my pasta a little al dente, so 9 minutes, 10 minutes madhilo apistano. But if you want fully cooked pasta, I think oka 12 minutes cook cheskochu. Okay, here we go. Mana pan vediga ayipoyindi. I think let me use a little bit more. So I've used like avocado oil, but usually olive oil prefer chestanu. Ippudu ledu ani idi vaartunnanu, kani you can definitely use whichever oil you prefer or you like to use. Okay, my pasta is getting a little, it's time to smush it all into the bowl. Smush. Add next ingredient, butter. Madhilo, like I just forgot my love of cooking. I don't know, appudapudu ala avutundi. You're just like in a rut and you don't feel like doing the stuff that you love sometimes. And that's what happened with cooking. Kani, we are back. It's actually very therapeutic to cook. Like I enjoy cooking so much. It's, you end up with a warm, hot meal at the end of the day. Maybe I am just very easy to please. Naku oka manchi dish tinte chalu, that just makes me so happy and my day is made. Like I don't want anything else in life. Feel like food manchiga tinnama, like it's just such a cozy, like warm. Especially in winters, I love making hot meals, okay? Which is very different to Sankalp's style. He prefers salads a lot. So for me, there's a rule. I'm like, I can't do salads in winters. I will do soups. I will do like curries. I will do stir fries, noodles. I love my hot meals in the winters. So in mushrooms cook chesetappudu, I will always add a little bit of salt. Endukante, you see, koncham already esano. Wait, let me put some more salt. And you can see the mushrooms have started to sweat already. So idi water anta baitik ravadaniki I will add my salt. And then usually I wait for the water to evaporate because I don't like my mushroom soggy. But for this recipe, you want to keep the water because that's what adds to the pasta flavor. I also have some smooshed garlic that I'm going to be using. I didn't have the patience to chop it chinna chinna. I'll probably just remove it later or see how it, cooks through. If it's able to cook and become like super soft, then I'll just smash it into the pasta. Guys, the way it smells right now in this house, okay, it smells like an Italian restaurant. I'm not even kidding. So this would be my seasoning if I had any left, my Italian seasoning. అయిపోయి కొంచెం మేము లైట్గా అది వేసేస్తాను. Okay, I'm adding pepper right now. And then salt last lo check cheskunam, but this is it. This is literally all you would need. And I will show you where the technique actually comes in. But yeah, cook your mushrooms, keep them ready. And then I'm gonna chop up my spinach. I'm gonna wash it and chop it up and keep it ready. Last low veskodanki. Okay, so my pasta is looking done-ish, and I cooked it a little over 10 minutes. And look, until the pot was too small, I put in too much pasta. Anyway, so this is how the sauce is looking right now, and this is the one recipe where you really need to save your pasta water because that's what makes it. So hot water low when you put in butter, it makes this really yummy emulsion, like a sauce sort of a consistency, which is so yummy. And that's what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so the technique is you put mana noodles, mana pasta. I keep saying noodles, but I mean pasta. Mana pasta we cook, and we add that to the mushroom sauteed mix that you have ready. And koncham na mushrooms overcook I but it's okay. It's fine. We're very forgiving right now. Okay. Okay, I have added in my pasta and I've started mixing it. And you can see already this like shiny layer on the pasta, which is our butter and the juices from the mushroom. So I'm going to give it like one good mix. This is how it looks right now, but it's almost done. But this is the key part. Okay, so you check for your seasonings now. You want to add more pepper, you want to add more garlic, you want to add more chili flakes, oregano, whatever. So I'm gonna go check my seasonings. Okay, I added a little bit more pepper and salt. And now let me show you the secret is add your pasta water. Okay. Konchame add cheyandi, not like enough for it to become soupy, but you can see that my noodles are wet and ikkadinta water kanpistunda. Yeah, just like this amount. And this is where it gets interesting. I will add my butter. So I have used total dintlo, I want to say half a tablespoon of butter vadano. Starting lo koncham and then later koncham. And then you see what's happening right now. When the butter mixes with the hot water, it becomes this saucy consistency. And this is what really makes this dish special. So in ekku mushrooms kuda veyaledu. I think it's just the right amount. And my dish is done. You can still see here koncham butter undi. But yeah, I've used about half a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to turn it off now because it's done. And yeah, I've used half a tablespoon of butter, but meeku enta inka ekku veskovalante ekku veskochu. But this is my quick, easy recipe because I don't have basil. I'm going to be adding my spinach. I mean, I just chop it this way so it feels fancy, I guess. But it's just spinach. Okay, now? And then I want to add this right at the end. So this is our first dish of the night. Look at all of that mushroomy, yummy deliciousness. And you know what the best thing is? Even people who don't cook can make this recipe. It is that simple. All it needs is you to chop mushrooms and nothing else, absolutely nothing else. So this is the kind of recipe that I would recommend to anyone who first wants to start getting into cooking. Okay guys, so this was our first recipe of the night and it's done. You know what, like, I will have this straight out of the pan except that it's steaming hot. You may use this recipe to impress your partner, make something for your family if you're home during this time, and yeah, cheers. So good. Guys, these bagels are it. Like, I will not stop making this now for a very long time because it is a hit, it is a success, and they look so good and they smell so good. Let me show you. Wait, it's not focusing.